YouTube? I'm back again for another Behind the Corner, where I take you behind the scenes of Bauer's Game Corner, show you how much I make, look at trends, look at statistics, look at all that good stuff. But if you're enjoying this content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, as I try to reach 9,000 subscribers this year to celebrate my 9-year anniversary of making board game content. I'm at 6,800, which means it's going to be a big climb, but I thought to myself, let's speak it into existence. But today, we're not looking into the future, we are looking into the past, as I'm going to be taking a look at what happened in 2020 on Bauer's Game Corner. So, boom, right here. I won't bury the lead. I know most of you want to know this. How much money did I make? I made $1,153.95. That is all mine. Actually, sitting in some account somewhere, because I only have it triggered to send to me when it gets to like $10,000. And hopefully I'll be able to buy solar panels then. But as you can see, I can tell you something. So this is the honest truth about Bauer's Game Corner. For the longest time, when I started Bauer's Game Corner, I didn't have kids, I wasn't married, and since then I now have 2 kids, I've earned my associate's degree, I've earned my bachelor's degree, I've gotten married, I've moved into a house, I've decided I want to run for public official, and at this point now I've lost my job and I'm working from home, working with my kids. And so what happened in 2020 was I was on cruise control, and I've been on cruise control for a very long time. And I believe this, that if you were going to start a YouTube channel, you need to have some sort of cruise control that you can click on for when you're about to get burnout. Because I will say, when I first started Bauer's Game Corner, there was quite a few times where I thought to myself, you know, what if I just stop making videos? What if I just don't shoot this? What if I just play games and have fun? But as I've grown, that I don't get that at all anymore. But it's there. But I started to develop these tactics so that I could go into what's called cruise control, where I could take a week off from shooting videos, and I'd have so many backlog videos that I could post those videos. However, that meant that the quality was going to be low. And as you can see, this is what it used to be. This is what I was pretty routinely getting here. About $1.84, $1.66. You can see there's a small spike here. That's because Corona hit, so I'm making a little bit more money, because actually a good chunk more views there. But, you know, I was content just having this be a couple dollars I made every day. However, I lost my job, and I was sent home, and now I virtual school my kids, and you can see when I first got extra time, there was a big spike. Big spike, big spike. Tons of extra time to work on Bauer's Game Corner. But then I fell into a little bit of a depression. I won't say it was quite a depression, because I don't want to diminish that word for other people who actually have depression, but I was definitely a little bit bummed. I had to come to a realization, because I'd lost my job. I'd been working there for 10 years, and so I really had to do a lot of soul searching. And so I cleaned my house. I really did. And these months right here, I spent cleaning my house, just from top to bottom, rooms upon rooms. I cleaned every single room in my house. And then when I got done with it, when I got done cleaning my house, I said, I'm going to focus on Bauer's Game Corner. And now, this is what I'm really excited about. You start to see this rising right here. Now, this is a Christmas spike right here, so that doesn't count. You can ignore that. But you can still see that arrow rising. So what we're going to try and do is evaluate what is working well in these last few months that is getting me more views, slightly more subscribers. The subscribers, you know, they've always been pretty sporadic all over the board. But definitely more views and more subscribers. And we got a big chunk right there. Something happened this morning. I can see that. But we're going to take a look at my top videos. And right here, we have the top 10. So let's go over the top 10, but then we're going to dig a little bit more into the weeds, because I don't really feel like these are an accurate portrayal of what Bauer's Game Corner looks like right now. So we have Sorry with 14,000 views. Yeah, let's check this one out. Let's see exact, because I know you want to know. I made $1.19 off Sorry just in the last month, but in 2020, Sorry made me $45. And as you can see, a lot of people playing Sorry during the pandemic at the very beginning. Everybody playing Sorry. 282 people looking at my Sorry video. And it's gave me 29 subscribers, which tells me that my dabbling into mass market style games and lighter games and the target games is something that I need to keep continuing on the channel, because I don't want to alienate those people, because I do enjoy playing those games, and I enjoy playing those games with my kids, and I enjoy shooting content on those games. This one was the one I thought was going to be the most popular. This was my most popular for quite a few months. Clue the Suspect card game with 11,918. But this, I think, is the best way. We're going to go to see more, because this is really where we can dig into the weeds here. So now we can sort all the videos for the past year, 2020, by the number of views they've gotten, by the number of watch times, subscribers, your estimated revenue. But YouTube just gives you so many. Let's see if we can find an interesting one. So we got estimated revenue. I'm leaking all over myself. Yeah, estimated revenue is already down there. Let's go subscribers lost. Let's see what lost me subscribers. That could be interesting. Let's take a look at card clicks, end screen clicks. Yeah, none of this looks terribly fascinating. Yeah, we'll go with impressions. Sure, my reach. I don't know what that actually means. Oh, I already got it. Well, then we'll do. Well, why are some crossed off and some are not? Okay, we'll just look at what we got. We'll go what we got. So first thing, subscribers lost. People did not like my Zombie Gotcha review. Okay, whatever. That's not really going to tell us much. I don't think it will. Somebody didn't like the fact I was getting weird. All right, whatevs. All right, so let's go with the subscribers gained, because I think that's much more telling. All right, here we go. 29 subscribers gained on Sorry, which, you know, that's a no-brainer. Clue Suspect, the card game. That's 19. 48. That's 48 new subscribers this year. Thank you for joining. All because I'm covering the old stuff. Top 25 popular YouTube board game reviewers. 17 new subscribers. I did a 2019 edition. I see this. I see this right here. I saw this was very popular last year. I see that this is very popular this year. And that tells me that I need to go redo this video. So maybe that is my February goal, is to get my 2021 top 25 popular YouTube board game reviewers, because right now I'm super busy with a whole boatload of other things, but if it's successful, I should focus on what's successful. All right, left, center, right, 14 subscribers. You're seeing a lot of mass market things. That's fine, apples to apples, yep. But here's the caveat that I want to put in there. We eventually are going to start seeing, I believe, quite a few of the Kickstarter critiques, but I only started the Kickstarter critique, I believe, in like August, or no, in October. I think it was like in October, so it's towards the end of the year. I think looking at my 2021 is going to be drastically different. All right, and we get our first hobby game. I'm excited to see this. Rick and Morty's Mr. Meeseek's Box of Fun with 11 subscribers. Awesome. Thanks for joining the channel. Sequence. Okay, we're back, and we have Pictureka review. And now you see why I post so many of these older games. Now, one thing that I've started to do, and you can actually see it right here, is I realized that the Bowers Game Corner number whatever is just getting ridiculous. It's taking up too much of the space because, you know, I don't use YouTube on mobile ever. And I know I'm a weirdo because everybody does it, but I don't normally use it. And so I don't realize that Bowers Game Corner, because now we're up to over 1,000, number 1,000 blank blank blank, takes up the overwhelming majority of the text that you see. And so now, as you can see, I've now started to move that towards the back. So look, Rick and Morty's Mr. Meeseek's Box of Fun and Dare review, and then it's by Bowers Game Corner. And yeah, I'm eventually gonna do that to everything, and I really should focus on these videos right here. I should just save this list and specifically polish every single one of these videos, because these videos right here are my top 50 videos for the last year. And if these are the top video videos from the last year, then there's a good chance, especially on some of these older games like Sequence Dice, that they're going to be one of my top videos of next year as well, because why not? Especially when I get the new cards, because that's the other thing. As you can see, look at the Sorry card. Very poppin', looking good. Whereas when we get to, you know, let's see, Sequence Dice, it's the old one, which we definitely need to update. All right, another hobby game, Iron Hell Gameplay. This is another thing that I really noticed, is that I should be doing more gameplay videos. I just don't a lot of the time, and it's dumb. I should, because as you'll see from the Neil Patrick Harris game, which we'll eventually get to somewhere down in this list, I gained a good chunk of subscribers there. So 10 subscribers for a solo game, a solo Game Crafter game. What does that tell me? Maybe do more Game Crafter stuff? Maybe do more solo stuff? I probably would lean more into the solo stuff, because with the Game Crafter stuff, it's like you're scratching a lottery ticket. Really, it's like you're scratching one of those lottery tickets, because, you know, most of them, nothing comes of it. But some of them, like The Captain is Dead. You know, if you would have had one of the first videos of The Captain is Dead, playing it solo, playing it this, doing the review, those videos now would have hundreds upon... That video could potentially crack a million views, you know, one day. Because, you know, it's now a video game. Let's actually cheat. Let's see. What is the top video for The Captain is Dead? The Captain is Dead, and I'll even type in board game, clarify a little bit there. The Captain is Dead about... So that's the newest one. He's tagging his stuff. There you go. Yeah, you go, 3 Minute. You know what's up. You know what's up. I saw you use it. I saw you. If you haven't checked out 3 Minute board games, you need to. They're spectacular. It is one of my new. It might be my favorite channel right now. But there you go. Dice Tower 38K. Okay, but I'm saying is millions insane. Okay. Anywho, if it got popular as a video game, which it's coming to Steam, you know, if you scratch that lottery ticket early on and the captain is dead, then, you know, you'd be reaping the benefits. Picturica review, but here we go. Deer in the headlights, mass market stuff. I need to get the 1140, because look at how much space Powers Game Corner number 1142 takes. But that gave me 9 subscribers. Busy Town, I found it. I shot this video 8 years ago. It was review number 40, and it gained me 9 subscribers, and it'll probably gain me 9 more next year. It's amazing. I want to see that game get reprinted. Monopoly Junior, awesome. And this is another trick that I've started to learn, is that I put the newest box art for the game. Because if you see a Monopoly Junior review, most likely you know what your copy looks like, but I don't know. I feel, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I think you should be putting the newest one on there. I used to put more than one, but now I don't have room. That's still something I'm tinkering with. Don't take that like it's a fact, like that's what you should do, but that's what I'm doing. Rick and Morty, Anatomy Park game. I started to put my face in some of them, because apparently you're supposed to put your face in stuff, but I'm glad. That's a hobby board game. Cryptozoic, 9 new subscribers. Excellent. Those Rick and Morty games. They are going to be, and that's the other thing that gets me excited about the Rick and Morty games. My current, top 5 games are all, mass market stuff. So I would love to, well, I think I got one Munchkin. So I want some more of the hobby-style games to kind of pop up there. Because I want to highlight, my most popular videos. Everybody does, If you got a video that says 100,000 views, and you have a couple videos that say 100,000 views, it's like, wow, okay. This guy's putting out some bangers. Good stuff. But when they're all sorry, and Clue, it's like, if you're a hobby gamer, are you going to be that interested in the channel? I feel like I got this persona, and I'm working slowly towards trying to change that persona. And I'm trying to get more into the board game geek crowd, while still having my Hasbro Mattel crowd. And I'm trying to see if there's a thin line there. And what I came to, the realization was that I feel like the best way to do that is to spread myself out even more. So I've started to cover some tech now on the weekends. We're going to start covering some home gadgets, because there's huge potential markets to cash into on there. And I think if they see that, oh, this guy's reviewed Sorry, this guy's reviewed Clue, my kids love those games, I feel like there is potentially a lot of subscribers there. But I do the Kickstarter critiques every day now, as we'll get to eventually, hopefully. And those also do the same thing. So, Illuminati 2nd Edition interview, 9 subscribers. Don't understand it. Don't understand it in the least, but I love it. NFL Rush Zone. Yes, my most popular video of all time. Made me $5.55 and gained me 9 new subscribers. And as long as it has the NFL name in it, it's going to continue to do that for a long time. Clues, Secrets, and Spies. I need to get this and put it in the back. And this video actually inspired me to do another video, which has been sitting on my iPad for about 2 months now, where I go over the top 5 Clues spin-off games based on Board Game Geek. And it's actually a list that I want to start doing, but I just don't have the desire to do all the editing, because it's all just putting in a whole bunch of pictures. I'm going to do that this week. Uno Stacko, 8 subscribers, and yeah, it's just Munchkin Deluxe. Awesome, 8 subscribers, because that's 8 gateway gamers. Munchkin is one of the gateway games. It's actually my wife's gateway game, if I recall correctly. All right, the best spelling game, Quiddler, made me $36 this year. Ridiculous. $3 a month from Quiddler. You know how, old actors, they have, it's like, oh yeah, I did this TV show, and I just get a check for, $2 every month. That's how I am, but with Quiddler. It's great. Yeah, some of these old stuff, it's like, oh yeah, I get $1 every month from Monopoly Junior. The Maury Game interview, this is one of those ones that I'm going to learn from. Because I saw the Maury Game interview getting tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of views for the last year. And I did nothing about it. Nothing. I'm a fool. I see that. I should say to myself, hey, you should go buy that game. You should go shoot a how to play video on that game. And you should go shoot a review on that game, because there is clearly high demand and not many videos for that game. Because here's the bottom line. Most of my interviews are dead. Once the reviews start coming in, and the previews, and the how to plays, and the gameplays, nobody wants to watch a stupid interview. Let me rephrase that. Most people don't want to watch a stupid interview. Okay? And I will fight anyone on the street who argues with me that, because I have shot over 1,000 interviews, and I have looked at how they just go from whoa to so The fact that I see this here, and yet I didn't go out and buy the game, it's dumb. It's dumb, dumb, stupid, dumb. I gained 8 subscribers from one 2-minute interview I shot. Imagine what I could have gained if I skipped the rules for them. You know? Iron Helm review. Look at this. Iron Helm number 1259. Just, it's so cluttered. But that's another thing. I started to add more text into my titles. And this one, I actually shot a video on it because I added some text into a title. I added the subtitle to the game, which was like, the Would You Rather party game. And then I saw a huge spike in those particular videos. And so I was like, oh my gosh. Of course, me being me, I just steered left as hard as I can. I made a video about it. It's like, oh, I found the secret life hack. And, and then I found out that apparently you get dinged somewhat for having long titles on YouTube. But I would say overall, I feel like the tag has overpowered that a little bit. I don't know. I might run an experiment for 1 month where I literally just take the Bowers Game Corner of every single video I do, and it's just this unboxing. I have moved closer to that, but that's some more like the behind-the-scenes tinkering that I want to try. Like, so this. What if this is just Stupid Deaths review? What if it's just that? Stupid Deaths review. Nothing else. Is that more popular? Is that less popular? I imagine, because here's my line of thinking. I want you to look at this. Can I open this? Yeah, I'm going to open this in a new tab. So, Bowers Game Corner, Stupid Deaths review, and then I added the simple board game all about insane deaths. And I added every single one of those words to tickle YouTube algorithms and make it so that I could go into the cards and add things like Death's Stupid. Stupid Death... Stupid Death's board game. Stupid Death's rules. Actually, no, I didn't get any of the ones, because I put, like, how to play Stupid Deaths. Okay, these all look pretty ho-hum. This is a bad example. I apologize. But I tried to add more words. So, like this one. Uno and Jenga have a board game baby. I put it on there. And then I tried to put like Jenga spin-offs and stuff like that, and I think it gave me one. Like sometimes it'll give those to you and say, "Oh, you're the number 15 video that's going to pop up when people type in Jenga spin-offs." And I believe the only reason I get that tag is because I added the Uno and Jenga have a board game baby in the title. So now when I go into the tags and I say YouTube, "Oh, Jenga spin-offs, that works for this game," they're like, "Okay, that sounds legit. We see Jenga in the title. You're good to go, Billy." So that's what. So it's like this thing where I'm like, I don't know which side is more powerful, and maybe I won't ever. And the only way I can really figure that out is by running the experiment, a whole month, no Bowers Game Corner, just straight to the point. Let's see if it makes a difference. Let's see. We got the Quiddlers. All right, where were we? Tetris Tower 3D. Yeah, I need to update this card. Yeah, just keeps plugging along. It's a really cool game. I still own it. Super Mario's Power Up. Enough solo gameplay. Here we go. This is another one. 7 subscribers. I should really be learning from that. I need to do more solo gameplay videos. Zombie Gotcha interview. 7 subscribers. Witch. 7 subscribers. Yeah, we have. And now we've gotten to our first Kickstarter critique. And I'm actually going to do a running total here. Because I consider all the Kickstarter critiques, for the most part, to be very, very similar. So it doesn't matter necessarily what the game is, but if I get, 3 subscribers from this one and 2 subscribers from that one, I feel like I should be able to add those up because it's still the same basic premise as me very long-windedly diving into a Kickstarter campaign. And this one was, that one was God, it was a dumpster fire. But we got 6 subscribers right there from the Catch the Snitch, and plus it made me $1.87, which is great. Now this video is going to be dead as a doornail once the reviews start coming in. But until then, I feel like I got some time to kind of milk this. All right, we got Paleo Americans. Once again, 6 subscribers. We're up to 12 subscribers off those. Game of Life Adventure Card Game. Yep, we get it. My Gen Con Bonanza 2020. There was only 1 video in it, and I'm glad that I made it because I kept the streak going. But 6 subscribers, and the list. People love the lists. And as you can see, I have learned from that, and I've now started to do a weekly list. Every single week, I'm going to do a list every Saturday night, 10 p.m. live stream, because I've been going crazy with the live streams. People seem to enjoy the live streams. I enjoy them. They make me nervous. Another interview. Awesome. Origins Bonanza. Origins 2. What in the hell? What are you doing here? What? What? Why did I gain 6 subscribers for my Origins 2017 Wednesday and Thursday recap part 1? I'm intrigued. This is Bauer's Game Corner. You know we're going to take a dive. Because this is exactly what I'm talking about. Why did this video pop up? Why did it get 28,000 impressions? What? That doesn't make any sense! Okay. But then we go back to the Kickstarter's critique, and we have 5 for Nemo's War. Not to mention, this was another added bonus, was that some of the companies were like, hey, would you be interested in checking out the game when it came out? And they said they were going to send me a copy of Nemo's War when it comes out, which is amazing. Plus, they sent me another children's game, which I really like. Here we go. We got another gameplay. 5 subscribers. Noodle game review. A lot of controversy around that one. We got another 5, and this is what I was talking about with those Kickstarter critiques. These Kickstarter critiques, I'm putting out 1 every single day, and sometimes I put out more than 1, because when I get a $5, those are like additional ones that I have to, well, because I'm getting paid to do those. Because that's the other thing that you need to know about Bauer's Game Corner, is that it's not that I made the $1,100 this year. It's that I also made, I did a $5. It didn't make much. I think I made about $600, but I only started that like in October. And what I did was I had low prices, and then I've slowly raised my prices as I've gained 5-star reviews. And right now I've got, I think, 13 reviews, and I'm sitting at like a 4.9. One guy gave me a 3.3 because he didn't like my opinion that much. He thought I was curt, which I am. I totally am curt, but I had to look up what curt meant. Brain Freeze review. This one kind of popped out of nowhere as well. A lot of these party games, especially the not suitable for work ones, you know, not many people cover those. And so they have legs. Because people just put them in their closet. I mean, when do you get rid of a party game? If you have fun with a party game one time, when do you get rid of it? You never do. You just let it sit in your closet. You're like, all right, when the situation arises, maybe it'll be 5 years, you're there for me. Lost the game. Yep. Garbage. I hate that game. Candyland, Screaming Eagles, a lot of mass market stuff here. But as you can see, just 5 subscribers. Neil Patrick Harris, here we go. Another solo one. This one gave me 5 subscribers. This is one of my biggest videos of the last year, and I launched it in December. Like, yeah, this was November 28th, and that was part of an experiment. That was an experiment when I was trying to learn. Where I said, all right, I'm going to go pick up a bunch of games at Target. The newest games from Target, I'm going to make content on it and see if it's worth doing that, and it was. You know, I made $15 almost just from this one video right here. This is the first of 2 parts, plus I shot a review and an unboxing. Harry Potter, Mass Market, Bauer Plays, Moose in the House, that one. This is actually one of the ones that kind of inspired me to tinker a little bit more with the messing with the edited text, because it says at the end, on location at the hospital, and for this reason, this video has no reason to be popular still. It really does not. I made $1 a month off There's a Moose in the House. It's not a particularly popular game. I don't know if it's in print. It might be in print, but it's I've never really seen it in a store or anything. I think it's just the fact that it's on location at the hospital is what tickled YouTube's algorithms and kept it along. Battle of the Sexes, and yeah, this one, A Sexy Night of Fun, or A Two-Pump Chump. 48,000 impressions. Look at that. Look at that. It's like these 3 put together, almost. Why is it there? Maybe because it's got the word sexy in it. Who knows? ISS Vanguard, Awakened Realms, that's another 4, so we're up to 26 subscribers off the Kickstarter critique, which is why I've leaned so heavily into them. And then, our old... That's back when I didn't even... You're like, look at this! Look at this! You know, I always say I have thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of work in front of me. And I really do. I quite honestly do. That is not hyperbole by any stretch of the imagination. Just take a look at this video right here. Let's take a look at this god-awful Hangman review, which gained me 324 views. Not very many, but the reason why it didn't gain very many is because... yeah, I gotta check you out. What is your deal, Origins 2017? It's because, look at this. Look how bare bones this is. There's no... it's just a dude... I put it in playlist. I at least did that. That's good. But I did that actually a couple months ago. But the big thing is no tags. Let's try it out. Hangman board game. Let's see. Is it going to give it to me? We'll do a simple one right here. You know what's behind the corner? Maybe the whole dang thing. You'll see exactly how it's made. Hangman board game? You're not giving me anything? 2! Yes. So now, if anyone... let's do it with a space. Hangman board game. Then we go, Hangman board game. Hangman game. What is Hangman? What is Hangman? Hangman kids game. Hangman home game. Hangman game. Hangman board game. Alright, so let's type all these in. And I guarantee you, if I just let this video sit like this, I don't update the thumbnail, I don't update anything else about this video, it will now start getting more views. Based on that. Let's see. Give it to me. Number 2 on Hangman board game. Number 2 on how you spell this Hangman board game. Hangman kids game. Number 20. That's a great one. Because that's a much more broad Hangman board game. So before, I wasn't hitting these. Now, I am hitting them because I told YouTube to do it. But I have 3,000 videos, and the overwhelming majority of them need a lot. With playlists, with cards, with descriptions, with thumbnails, with titles, with everything. And it's just an avalanche of work, and the only way you can dig out an avalanche is one scoop at a time. Alright, so where were we? So this is the top 50 there. But right there I had 26 new subscribers just from the Kickstarter critiques alone. And I'm sure if we looked even further, there'd be a whole bunch more around the 3 and 4. So, let's go back to the overall thing, wrap it up, see if there's anything else really worth checking out here. You know, Big Boom obviously comes around Christmas. You can see right here, really started to pay more attention to Bauer's Game Corner. And there is one thing that I actually really want to show you that gets me super excited about where we're going. And that is the fact that let's go right here, and we're going to go to 2021. No, let's just go to now. Let's go with the last 365 days. Because you can see where I was. This is about where I was. This is the weekends. You know, we up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down, but it's sitting around 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. We had the pandemic hit, and then the pandemic's still hitting here, but people stopped caring as much some places, and then we dipped down to, you know, just the average, 782. Average August. You know, this is without Gen Con. This is without Origins as well, because I'd be pumping out, you know, probably 150 to 200 videos at those conventions. And it's stagnant. You know, it's not going anywhere. You know, 800, 600, 700. But now, much more effort being into it. The Kickstarter critiques, you know, and we're sitting at 1,800 on a typical Tuesday. Because I'm putting the effort and I'm seeing the results. And look right here. This is a real time. So this is the last 48 hours. This is a really cool area that they added pretty recently. I think a year or two ago. And you can start to see a little bit more of... And actually, that's what I want to look at. That's one thing I want to look at. Because we looked at 2020, but 2020 was not a true portrait of what Bauer's Game Corner is looking like now. So let's look at the last 90 days. You know, so 278 subscribers in the last 90 days. I am very proud of that. That is spectacular. Thank you for joining. I made nearly $500 in the last 90 days, too. Which tells me, yeah, that is... So, yeah, look at that. So, 700 subscribers all year, but in 90 days, 278. That's an upward arrow right there. But, what I started to do was, I started to dabble more into... Look here. This is an electronic. This has nothing to do at all with board games. And right now... It's my most popular video, with 981 views in the last 2 days. That is huge numbers for me. Plus, it gave me 2 subscribers. Now, those 2 subscribers are here, and they're from the tech sector. But now they're going to start rubbing their elbows in some board games. And maybe I get them in. Maybe I'm the reviewer that gets them into the board game hobby. Maybe they see this and they say, oh, that looks really cool. And I love it. And I love seeing that. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cross into different cross-sections of the community and bring board games to them. And yes, the Couch Console. Same thing. Let's check out the Couch Console. I posted this. I blasted the Couch Console. 4 subscribers. Look at that. 4 subscribers. And I posted that 4 subscribers in 4 days. That's amazing to me. Thank you for coming along on this journey. And that shows me, like, that gets me excited. Because if you can start tickling those algorithms on things people are really looking for, because you think about it. Let's think of the hottest Kickstarter. Okay? Primal. Primal's made 1.8 million or something crazy like that. Cool. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Genki Shadowcast for Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. How many people own a Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation and would be interested in this product, potentially? It's tens of millions. Maybe even more, because I'm pretty sure it's backwards compatible. So that means we're dipping into hundreds of millions of people potentially interested in the product. Do you think there's hundreds of millions of people that are interested in Primal The Awakening? Hell no, there's not. And that's why I'm trying to expand a little bit. And is it going to alienate some people? It is. Some people are going to be like, no, I don't want you covering that. And, or maybe they won't. I don't know. I was nervous. I've always been nervous. I've always been nervous to expand Bauer's Game Corner. But my wife gave me a golden ticket. She said, and this is going more into the blog area almost. She said to me, as long as you are picking our kids up and homeschooling our kids and dropping them off to school next year, when we feel safe to drop them off to school, you can work on Bauer's Game Corner until we need you to not work on Bauer's Game Corner. You can try and make Bauer's Game Corner a living. So I started donating plasma. I started hustling as much as I can, and this was one of the big changes that I made, and I'm so glad I did. Because look at this. This is so telling. Genki Shadowcast, number 1. Board game number 2. Love it. New board game. Carnegie Deluxe Edition board game. But then we got the couch console. So 2 of my top 5 videos are, right now, are completely not related to board game. 3 of my top 6 videos, right now, last 40 hours, completely unrelated to board game. And if we go down here, I bet there'll be another one down here somewhere. But then there's the list. Yeah, I'm starting to do the list. I got to find ways to get more traction on the list. I do them every Saturday night. You should check them out. And then, we got another one. The Goovis Lite. Nothing at all to do with board games. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what it got me. Because this one, because there's the other thing. Because this is really it. Because I do these videos for him, and then I reach out to him, and I say, hey, would you be interested in having something reviewed? And if I'm able to get my hands on a Goovis Lite, potentially a review copy of Goovis Lite with everyone else, that means my video might be going out with those YouTubers that have millions of subscribers. Like the unboxing guys. Well, they're never going to give me at the same time they give them. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be in that second wave, potentially. If I can get on that ground floor, and I can get those videos out, because these tech videos, thousands of views from here. Like, I'm at 487 views on this, and I'm like, ooh, goody gumdrops, that's great, I'm so excited, I made 5 cents. But those people that put out the videos, in the tech sector, hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views. If I get one of those, just one of those, just one, changes Bauer's Game Corner forever. It changes the trajectory, because I've always been this firm believer that if you're going to do a YouTube channel, you need to realize there's going to be times that this is your growth. Just this steady thing. And you're going to get bumps. You're going to get little bumps. When I was on the Dice Tower, it's like, boo, cool, nice little thing. When I started doing the tech stuff, it's like, boo, cool little thing. You're going to get those bumps. But when you get chances to get, like, big bumps, they can change the whole trajectory of your channel. If I get 100,000 views on a video, over a month, the new tech thing, you figure 1% of those people, maybe they subscribe. That's 1,000 subscribers. For me, that is massive. That is humongous. And when you start to look at it from that perspective, I think it really paints a clear picture of why I'm dabbling my toes into other sectors, but still while trying to maintain the board games. I mean, it's always going to be a board game show. But, definitely, I'm excited to be digging my toes into other things. But, wow! There you go. That's an in-depth, comprehensive, behind-the-scenes looks of Bauer's Game Corner from 2020. If you enjoyed that, as I said at the beginning, please consider subscribing as I try to get to 9,000 subscribers before the end of the year to celebrate my 9-year anniversary. Currently, 6,876, 2,200 subscribers. And I'll actually show you this right here. That would be a massive gain for me. So let's look at the lifetime, and you can see that. This is what I'm talking about. Actually, you can see these huge spikes here in the number of subscribers. This is exact. So look right there. Wait, what? I didn't get. Oh, those are views. Those are views. Yeah, but you can see you get big days. So 31 subscribers on this day, and then I'm sure that was one of those days, but it was climbing for a few days. But the peak is at 31. No, it's not at 31. It's hard to see, it's hard to get there. But you can see something happened there, and you get little peaks here and there. And with the tech stuff, see, this is because of board games. That was because of, I believe, a Rick and Morty game or a Cut the Rope game, which is mass market. If you can get some of that mass market stuff, bam. And that's really what we're going for here. But as you can see, it's a very lofty goal getting to 9,000, but it's one, maybe I'll speak it into existence. And if not, that'll be the goal for next year. But there you go. That was my comprehensive, in-depth, probably a little bit too long look at 2020. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for your time. Oh, no. Okay, you're still here. I want to see what the hell happened here. What happened here? Because look, why are people watching this? All right, when was the spike? Was it in the last 90 days? No? When the heck? It was in here. It was during the pandemic. But why? Why did it gain me subscribers? It's just, okay, it's just people finding it. But why did people, it's so weird. So weird. Did I do anything different? I didn't tag this. It doesn't have any buzzwords in it at all. Origins 17. What's Origins? It could be a billion things. Bonanza. Generic buzzword. Wednesday, Thursday. Like what? What got people here? Oh, I wish I could figure it out. Fortunately, I don't know how to dig into YouTube that deeply. But I wish I could. I wish I could bottle it up. 2 people watched in the last 48 hours. Why? I don't know. I'm glad you are. But like, it doesn't even mention games. So odd. But there you go. Anyway, thanks for your time, YouTube.